I'm here with head men's cross country coach Mike Frucci. And Mike, Summer League championships are coming up this weekend, but the men's team has seen a great deal of depth on the squad all season. Can you talk about the season leading up to the championships?
Yeah, we've had a good season. We stayed relatively injury free. We've incorporated three freshmen into the lineup. That have all ran our scoring five this year at different times. And for some of them, like Gabe, who's led us most meets, they're just working really hard. We're just again preaching work ethic is the key to success with college endurance running, and they're doing a good job of that. So they're continuing to work hard, and continuing to try to lay a good path for them, and we'll see. We'll see what this weekend brings. They've certainly done great work, and the final piece of that is really having great racing, and they've had some sporadic PR racing this year. I mean, they've all had college PRs at different times, and then lowered that PR throughout the season. So I feel like the progression is good. We're just trying to back off this week and get them all fresh, and see what we can get accomplished. And I feel like this is a great group. They really care about each other. Again, much like the women's team, great team dynamic, in it for each other, and they're going to go out there and fight hard on Saturday.
Now, this year's team, it's got a variety of depth as well, as far as a couple of seniors in Garrett Gleckner and Paul Smith, but yet some good impact by the younger group. I guess Jordan Holloman's a junior now, but you put him in the older group. But then you have the Unger twins. You have Gabe. But talk about the dynamic of the good depth as far as years on the team.
Yeah. I mean, we have older runners like Paul and Garrett who have been around the block for 4-year careers, and they've done a good job. And Jordan, has been our past MVP a couple times, and so he certainly has had a lot of experience. So I think we've got a good mix of youthful excitement and exuberance, and veteran leadership. And again, other things have factored in. I know, one guy that I really love on the team is Ryan Curtis. Ryan does a great job. Ryan's a walk-on. Last year he came to me and asked me if he could be on the team, and I said, well, sure, as long as you know what the expectations are, that you work really hard and you keep up, and he's done a great job. And he's dramatically lowered his time. I think I don't know if he quite broke 30 minutes last year, and this year he's down in the mid 28s. He's just works consistently, and that really filters throughout the team. When they see somebody like Ryan work so hard, who's a non-scholarship kid, it just encourages everybody else. If he can work that hard, then I can too. And he has done a great job, and he's been 6 or 7 for us all year. But he's solid. He could certainly help us on Saturday in terms of being ahead of some other teams' number 5 runners or something like that.
And speaking of Saturday, what expectations do you have for the team, both as individuals and then as a collective group?
We certainly have some team goals. I just want the kids to run, to be competitive, in terms of competing with the other runners in the race. Our conference is very tough. It's very deep, and we've got some great teams in the conference that are regionally ranked in the nation. So it is not certainly for the meek of heart, but I think that I've had a great time instilling in them this year about just having courage in races and getting out there and competing with people, and then whatever the result is, it is. But I think we'll see some great hard-fought races on Saturday. My hope is that everybody will get a lifetime personal best, but more important is that they compete with the other runners in the conference.
A lot of freshmen come in, struggle early, just getting used to the college race. You came in right away and just made an impact on the team. Talk about your season to this point and what you've thought of it.
Well, I mean, I'm still adjusting to the college level, and I'm just still learning everything I can. But I've just been doing the best I can every day, and trying to keep moving forward. So.
Now, we head into the conference championships this weekend. What expectations do you have for yourself and the team?
Well, we're competing against Western. We've got some strategies we're going to use against them, and we're going to put as many guys ahead of their guys as we can, and just try to run fast and do the best we can.
And talking about the whole team, it's a very deep team this year, 1 through even 7, 8. Is that an important factor heading into the championship this weekend?
I mean, depth of the team matters. You can't. It's harder to beat people when your last guy, your fifth man, is so far back. But I think we're pretty well packed up, and even some races we've been packed up first couple Ks. So I think that'll definitely help us. So.
Great. Well, thanks, Gabe, and good luck this weekend.